I've been sat here for a while now trying to work out the best way to describe this game. And honestly, I'm still kind of lost for words. It sucked from start to finish. Outside of a few flashes on defense from guys like Darius Slay and Javon Hargrave, the offense was a total mess. The defense struggled at times. And the only way I can describe it is if imagine you're at home on a Saturday night, boys. You open up your laptop, okay? You go to your favorite website. And afterwards, you have a little bit of clarity. And you don't feel great, and you feel a bit dirty, and you're like, I shouldn't have, I've done the thing what I needed to do, but there's a reason, okay? We're reacting to your reactions today as opposed to mine. This is Internet Reacts. But what do you guys feel about this game? Well, I went on Twitter and asked for your best reactions. I think we've had a record number of responses, 57. So we're going to try and get through the best ones here today. If you're in the video, what a dud. If you want to be in future episodes, follow me on Twitter at LiamJenkinsPSN. Owen, Bristolian Eagles says, think we just blew 5 to 8 draft places. Yeah, I mean, I kind of not really bothered about that, given the fact the team have 3 first-round picks at present. Like, I understand it's quite a prevalent thing, knowing the team is rebuilding, and the higher that capital goes, the better. But I'd much rather... Look, if I'm honest, I'd have rather lost that game and taken the 5 to 8 picks. But that's not the point, okay? The point is, rather have a stronger core than a weaker one, and then build around that with what is still an absurdly high number of first-round picks. Calf Daddy Taylor says, absolute shithouse victory. We love to see it. It was shithousery at its finest. The growing pains and silly mistakes will continue, but they'll surely be fixed. We have a young group and a bright future. Screen pass to the left, screen pass to the... Yeah, I don't know what Sirianni was doing. I mean, that was my biggest criticism with this game. And I've had the same criticism with this entire offense since week 1. It's not that the offense necessarily sucks or that they're bad. It's that there are flashes of how good it can be. Like that 2-point conversion to Devontae Smith where Hurts rolled out and made an insane throw. You know what this offense can look like. That close. And Jalen Hurts is right in what he says. But it is just going to take time. And the self-inflicted wounds, the penalties, the miscues, the missed receivers, like it's all going to have to just get ironed out over time. It is a process. It is just a damn infuriating one. But it makes those shithouse wins a little bit more fun. Lucas Ashdown says, I'm still trying to process what I just saw. That's one big emotional roller coaster. I agree. I mean, I put it like this. It's just an absolute mess. I don't know. And I have to watch his game like 3 or 4 times to properly get a read on it. And even then, I don't think we're ever going to work out. It's like the pyramids. Like, no one knows how they were built. They're just there. Yeah, like, no one knows how the Eagles won this game. Or why. Or what purpose they have. They just sort of appeared there. And we live with that, okay? That's just something we live with now. Zach says this is going to be one of those games that is a turning point in the season for both sides of the ball. I think we'll see a more energetic and rejuvenated Eagles team the rest of the season that just wants to win. Let's hope so. And if they carry that momentum into the game against Tampa Bay, what better opponent to do it against at home than Tom Brady, the man who Nick Foles still lives in the head rent-free of, that Brady is going to come in wanting to just really twist that knife because the battle's already lost, right? The Eagles did it on the big stage. They took away what would have been an incredible Super Bowl win for him, and now he's going to live with a vengeance for the rest of his playing days and hold that against Philadelphia. So if there is ever a player to cause an upset against, it's Tom Brady. I love Lion Dreadboy here says, what did it take for the Eagles to win? Everything. Yeah, it took blood, sweat, and tears. And I mean, that's just me. I'm not even talking about the players. And that was just my reaction to it. Poorly Paragraphs doesn't really understand what's happened. I agree. I don't have a bloody clue. Still, again, absolutely confused. DJ is optimistic to a degree, but not really sure why. And I share that. It's like, yeah, they won. And I was almost stressing over the fact they were going to win. Like, the second Steven Nelson picked off the pass, I was like, it's not over. Like, even then it wasn't over. You knew they would find some way to stress you out more. Like, they were being force-fed a win by the Panthers, and they're doing everything they could to not let that happen, and it was the most infuriating thing on the planet. Renee, who loves football, says live shot of me during the game and after. Yeah, there was a lot of that. I mean, look, my hairline's getting bad anyway, boys, but I'm going to go bald by 35, I reckon. Like, let's put over or under when Liam's going bald, because this team is not helping me out here, okay? Really good gift reactions. I'm pretty sure that's Jesus Christ looking a little bit stunned there from Aaron Jackson. We've got Simon Cowell doing his best Jim Halpert impression. We'll go with that. And I thought that girl was actually Megan from Drake and Josh, but it wasn't, so don't worry about it. I love this, though, from Joey, the coach who never runs full season. I'm pretty sure... this is where I'm going to sound really stupid now. I'm pretty sure that's a YouTube thumbnail about the coach who never passes at the high school level, I want to say. And it was really interesting to watch. And Nick Sirianni's just doing that at the NFL. Like, I don't understand why every use of the running back is behind the line of scrimmage. I don't know why he can't run, why it's just screen passes. It was just strange. I understand in premise of screen passes because, like, the Panthers blitz more than any other team in the league. They've got a ton of QB pressures this season. They're one of the league leaders in sacks. So you want to play on that. Like, draw them in with a blitz, get the ball out. I get it. Maybe not every play of a drive, because then they're going to stop blitzing, aren't they, Nick? That's sort of what they do. So if you're going to keep doing it, they're going to keep defending it. And it's not going to work, Nick, is it? You know, it's not going to work. So stop doing it. Please. I'm losing my head, Nick Sirianni. I'm going to have a breakdown, Nick Sirianni. The green screen is gone, Nick Sirianni. I'm going to have a breakdown, Nick Sirianni. Technical difficulties, I'm fine. I didn't even have a breakdown, so see you later. I must say, I mean, I respect the Rocky gift running up the steps. I like that. Not sure I would go with that. I more felt Rocky like falling down the steps after a bottle of gin, personally, but I respect it. Pagey says, just get the offense clicking and we're good. I agree, but that's like telling me to just make a creme brulee. It's not hard. It is hard. I've never made a creme brulee, and I'm terrified of cooking because everything catches fire. I feel like that's Nick Sirianni right now. It's just going to take some time. If next week the defense plays like that again, the offense plays like it did versus the Chiefs, we have a chance by only losing by 1 score to the Bucks. I think they can upset. I called this back when I did the schedule breakdown. I mean, I think this game has upset written all over it. It is a Bucks team that may see it as a bit of a trap game, that they could fall into it outside of Tom Brady being really petty. I think the Eagles have absolutely a chance to go up and cause an upset and then lose 2 to the Giants or Washington or the Jets or the Broncos, you know. That's just the way the Eagles are. Ricky says that game was 4 different anxiety attacks. This Eagles fan thing is not for the faint of heart. No, it's really not. And I don't know why I do it. I don't know. I know why I do it. Why do I do it? Like, Mastermind says, I'm so happy for big play Slay. Huge shout to Darius Slay, man. The guy gets 2 interceptions a few days after bringing in a new child, his 5th child into the world with his family. Like, what a vibe that is for Darius Slay. Like, as an Eagle, that's the type of game fans wanted and crave. Like, the second you see the Eagles sign Darius Slay, you think of those big plays because he's able to peel off of coverage and make a play on a high-pointed ball, as opposed to maybe not being able to do that when he's just shadowing. But he took DJ Moore for a ride. I think he held him to like 47 yards-ish or something like that on 7 targets. This is me, again, eye contact, not even looking. It's off the dome. Could be massively wrong here. But he had a really good game. And a shout to Avonte Maddox as well, who I know Darnold underthrew the ball, but had Maddox not been able to recover, get back in phase and get a hand on that, that game may have been out of reach. I think the slot corner really did save that for the Eagles and at least push some momentum back. They did squander it, sure, but that was a big swing. That was a big swing. And Dominic Virgil actually has a t-shirt that says, I think about running, I just never do it. Now, I don't know where you can buy that. It's on Zazzle.com, apparently. Now, look, I'm not affiliated with Zazzle.com, but if you want to buy that shirt, it's on Zazzle. This is why I don't get paid promotions, boys, all right? This is why these likes and subscriptions matter. So, if you are new around here, press the like button. Help us out. Will Davies with a very appropriate gif of Dennis Reynolds saying 6 more beers from what may be the most goated It's Always Sunny episode in history. Greg Moody says, defense played well, hurts with a game-winning drive, 3 interceptions, drowning in feelings. It's better to drown in feelings than drown in sorrow. That is the same thing. The views are, the main thing is the Eagles somehow won a game against the Carolina Panthers, and that is a monumental dub, boys. All right, my name is Liam Jenkins. Enjoy your evening. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!